Solar Expanse is one of those games that immediately sets a clear expectation: large-scale space exploration, resource management, and the challenge of expanding your presence across a hostile, unknown system. It promises freedom, strategy, and the satisfaction of building something from nothing in the vacuum of space. But ambitious scale and sci-fi atmosphere don't always guarantee a compelling experience. So the real question is Solar Expanse actually worth playing? From the very beginning, the game drops you into a vast environment with minimal guidance. You start with a basic ship, limited resources, and a clear objective: expand. Early gameplay focuses on gathering materials, upgrading your ship, and learning how different systems interact. Navigation, fuel management, and survival mechanics all play a role in how far you can push into unexplored territory. Gameplay revolves around exploration, base building, and resource optimization. You'll travel between planets, mine materials, establish outposts, and gradually build a network that supports long-term expansion. Each location presents different challenges: environmental hazards, resource scarcity, or logistical limitations that force you to plan carefully. This creates a consistent loop of risk versus reward, where every decision impacts your progression. Where Solar Expanse stands out is in its sense of scale and isolation. Space feels vast and sometimes unforgiving. Traveling between locations isn't just a transition, it's part of the experience. The game captures that feeling of being small in a massive system, which adds weight to exploration. Discovering new planets or successfully establishing a distant outpost feels earned. However, the same scale can also work against the game. Travel times can feel long, and certain tasks require repeated back-and-forth movement that may become tedious over extended sessions. The core loop, gather, build, expand, remains consistent throughout. While new technologies and upgrades introduce variety, the overall structure doesn't change dramatically. Visually, the game leans into atmospheric sci-fi design. Planets have distinct visual identities, with different terrains and environmental effects that make exploration feel varied. Space itself is minimalistic but effective, emphasizing emptiness rather than spectacle. It's not trying to overwhelm with detail, it's trying to create mood and scale. Sound design supports that atmosphere well. Ambient space audio, subtle mechanical sounds, and minimalistic music create a sense of isolation. Silence is used intentionally, especially during travel, reinforcing the feeling of distance and exposure. Pacing is deliberate. Early progression can feel slow as you learn systems and build your first functional setup. Mid-game opens up more possibilities with better equipment and expanded reach. Late game focuses on optimization, managing multiple outposts, improving efficiency, and sustaining large-scale operations. This gradual ramp works for players who enjoy long-term progression, but it may feel slow for those expecting constant action. Replay value comes from experimentation. Different expansion strategies, base layouts, and resource priorities allow for varied approaches. However, there aren't narrative branches or drastically different outcomes. The focus is on system mastery rather than story variation. So, is Solar Expanse worth playing? If you enjoy space exploration, resource management, and slow, methodical progression with a strong sense of scale, then yes, it's worth your time. It offers a focused experience that rewards planning and persistence. However, if you're looking for fast-paced gameplay, strong narrative direction, or constant variety, this may feel repetitive over time. Solar Expanse isn't trying to be an action-packed space adventure. It's trying to simulate expansion, isolation, and the challenge of building across a vast system, and within that framework, it succeeds. If you enjoyed this Is It Worth Playing review and want more honest breakdowns of space sims, strategy games, and new releases, check out the other videos on the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I'll see you in the next review.